welcome to day 7 of 21 Days in the Word. Today we are going to look at John chapter number 7. The chapter itself is 53 verses, so I'm not going to take the time to read all the way through, but maybe just take a couple of minutes to show you a couple of things that stood out to me as I was reading and studying. When we come to chapter 7, we reach what I believe is really the beginning of the end of Jesus' ministry. Although many are coming to know and trust in Jesus at this point, there's also many religious leaders who are beginning to plot against him. So I want to read a few verses. We'll start in verse 2, and I'm going to read verses 2 through 8 and give you a couple thoughts, and then we'll let you have the rest of your day. Now the Jews' feast of tabernacles was at hand. His brethren, and this is the half-brothers of Jesus, verse 3 says, His brethren therefore said unto him, Depart hence, and go unto Judea, that thy disciples also may see the works that thou doest. For there is no man that doeth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly. If thou do these things, show thyself to the world. For neither did his brethren believe in him. Then Jesus said unto them, My time is not yet come, but your time is always ready. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil. Go ye up into the feast. I go not up yet unto the feast, for my time is not yet full come. Now there's a few things that stick out to me about those verses. Number one, we see that Jesus' own half-brothers did not yet believe on him. And they are really calling into question his behavior. And Jesus, if you are who you say you are, this is how you should be acting. This is what you should be doing. This is where you should be going. This is what a real Messiah would look like. And I want to say first off that this is also evidence of what we all know to be true, that sometimes it can be the most challenging thing to reach those that are closest to you. I know personally, many times I have a much easier time talking to a complete stranger about Christ and witnessing to somebody that I'm not close with. That seems to be a lot more easy sometimes than witnessing to my family and those that are in my circle and those that I love. And in Jesus' own life, his half-brothers did not believe, many of them, until after he resurrected. And the other thing that I see here is that they are trying to dictate to Jesus how he should behave and what he should do. And Jesus is in full control over the events that have taken place, that are taking place, and that will take place. And so he continues to say something like, my time is not yet come. And so Jesus is looking ahead to the events that are going to take place. He knows what the end is going to look like, but his half-brothers and those around him did not quite understand what was happening. And as I was thinking about that, I can think about my own life and how many times I would like to tell Jesus where to go and what to do and how to behave and how he should lead my life. And the truth of the matter is that we should let God lead us. But there's a great temptation, because we think sometimes that we know what's best for our own life, that we try to lead him and his will. And I would just challenge you to say this, that God is a better steward of your future than you could ever be. And that we need to learn to trust him to lead us and to guide us. And we need to allow God to be who he is, not who we want him to be. His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. They are higher, they are greater, they are more powerful. And so I challenge you today to don't try to define who God is to you, but allow God to be who he is.